Hey y'all, it is Cassie Bollinger. I am coming in to continue the training on 13 tips to be successful at direct sales. So we are on tip number 2. So tip number 2 is identify your ideal target audience. Now, I'm going to give you the definition of it and then we'll kind of go into it on the nitty gritty. Now, I am still new at learning all of these tips and tricks. Like, I understand that this is not my forte on my target audience, but let's just go ahead and go with the definition. Your target audience refers to the specific group of consumers most likely to want your product or services, and therefore the group of people who should see your ad campaigns. Target audience may be dictated by age, gender, income, location, interest, or a myriad of other factors. So let me break this down on how I understand it. Now, I'm probably not right or wrong, who knows? So my target audience for me is going to be someone about my age. And this is the reason why I'm going to relate to the woman who was like born in the 70s, raised in the 80s, rocked out in the 90s, and have kids, married, not married, divorced, single parent, because that's who I was. So my marketing normally generates towards the people that are like me, in some way, shape, or form. How I was raised, my background and my religion, the stuff that comes out of my mouth, the areas of expertise that I've learned along the way. Those are going to be the people that are going to like and acknowledge the different, ads that I put out. And when we say about ads, it's kind of like those flyers. The flyers that you get out of those different groups or that you create yourself, you need to think about who you are directing that at. So if you're doing a kid's flyer and you're showing the buddies, you also need to remember that there's a lot of adults that do collect buddies. Guys, I have tons of the buddies. So knowing your ideal target audience, of course, you want a little bit of everybody. And why is that? You want the ones that really want the products, but may not be able to afford them right now. Because you want them to do a party. You want them to introduce you to their friends. You want them to be able to hype you up to their friends and refer you. So you have that one who really likes the items, who may just not have enough to get that one warmer or that diffuser or that purifier. You want that type of customer. But you also want the one who knows what they want, who orders, who consistently orders, who does basically a full party by themselves, because that one is going to be one that you can talk to about the benefits of the business, of maybe if they have a regular income flow, then they will be able to use this business as a tax deduction. Now back to the other one that was there that doesn't quite have the money, but is willing to do a party to have her friends help her. She's also going to be one that you're going to offer to the business opportunity of starting with either a zero kit. So if she gets up to a $200 party, she opens that hostess exclusive kit. So it's opened up at $59. Now, if she gets $220, then there's $22 that can be applied to that $59 kit. If she gets a party up to $300, then $30 can be applied to that $59 kit. If she hits over $500, she will have more than enough to fully take advantage of a zero out-of-pocket kit and still have some extra credits to get herself some stuff. So when you think about target audience, is that you want to make sure that you are making your advertisements to something that can relate to you. And why is that? Why do you want, because let's say this, if I was doing all my advertisement towards dog owners, all of them towards cat owners, all of them towards anybody who owned a pet, no matter what type of furry, fuzzy friend they were, I don't have any. And they're going to know that when I talk about it, it's not me talking. I could be reading a script. I could be doing something, like I could just be making it up. They're going to know because they'll never see my dog or my cat or any one of the furry, fuzzy friends. So I don't want to push my advertisements completely to there. Now, do I still show them the pet products? Yes, of course. I'm still offering it to them, but I don't float my entire business around that. The main things that I talk about are the things that I use the most and the ones that I want to highlight. Like I talk about my air purifiers, and I probably should do that more. That target audience is to anybody who breathes. Guys, it's anybody who breathes. It's more focused for people who have issues breathing because of how it cleans the air. And how you present it is the way that it's going to be received. So when I present it as like, it's helped me with my allergies. So in the mornings, whenever I get up, because I have an air purifier next to my side of the bed, my allergies aren't as bad. I can tell when the allergies are really high outside because it will bother me, but then it's not. So it's just one of those things that you want to try to make sure that you are directing your audience to what you are wanting them to purchase. So identify your ideal target audience. So you really and truly need to make a decision on how you're wanting to promote your business. Honestly, flyers, other than the pre-approved licensed ones, because we don't have the warmers yet in hand or the products in hand, are the only time I really like to use flyers, or maybe to combine a whole bunch of information that needs to go out. So with that, it's kind of, I did a newsletter. It was in a flyer form. It was sent on a one-on-one communication. It was to get a lot of information out all at once. But I don't normally use flyers. Now, some of the flyers that I make are basically memes. They are images of what I'm talking about, but it doesn't have the products on it. When I do my top 3 contributors in my VIP group, it doesn't have anything about Scentsy on there except for it has my logo that just has mine and my husband's name on it. So you need to think about identify your ideal target audience. So that is number 2 of your top tips, top 13 tips to be successful in direct sales. Let me know what you think about this training today. Make sure that you like or comment if you don't see the upper hand corner live. Make sure you do #replay. And as always, guys, I love you all. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope to see you soon.